Welcome to today's Explainer. Today, we're diving into a really beautiful, simple idea. It's called the Better English Effort Method, and it was created by Ike Sri Mariani, SPD. I'm going to keep things nice and slow using simple words so everyone can easily follow along. So let's just jump right in. Okay, here's our quick map for today's journey. First, welcome to the BE community. Second, 3 steps to mastery. Third, a higher spiritual purpose. And finally, number 4, the engine of success. All right, starting with part 1, welcome to the BE community, finding your identity.
Welcome to a bright new community. You know, Better English Effort is really a place where you belong. Around here, we believe that your hard work is absolutely going to create some very sweet results. It's just a wonderfully safe space for us to learn and grow together.
Okay, I want you to picture a busy little bee in a really bright, sunny garden. The pollen from the flowers, well, that represents your hard work and effort. And you are that busy bee out there gathering the pollen. And the sweet honey at the end, that is your English fluency. It's like, if you just act like that bee, your steady, consistent labor is definitely going to create some incredibly sweet results. Moving right along to part 2, 3 steps to mastery, climbing the stairs. So here is our golden stairway to mastery, and it's built on 3 very important steps. Step 1 is practice. Step 2 is consistency. And step 3 is patience. You got to take them one at a time, no skipping ahead. Let's actually take a closer look at each step right now. Our first action is super straightforward. Step 1, practice builds proficiency. Now, what does that mean? It simply means you start by getting the basics right. You learn how the language works, you study your simple words, and you practice every single day to build a really strong base. It's the foundation of everything. Now, let's step up to the next level and see how this builds. Step 2, consistency brings competence. Now, consistency, I know, is kind of a big word, but it means a very simple thing. It just means doing your English study every single day. When you show up and practice daily, you get good at it. You become confident. And finally, we reach step 3. Patience creates mastery. You see, that final jump to being truly excellent, it takes time. You literally cannot rush this part. You've got to be patient with yourself. Because when you hold on to that patience, that's when you finally reach mastery, which means being truly excellent at speaking English. That brings us to part 3, a higher spiritual purpose, why we study. You know, there is a massive difference between 2 ways of thinking about school. The old way of studying is basically just studying to pass a test, right? It feels like a boring chore, and it's really only for this world. But the B way is totally different. The B way is about growing step by step. Studying actually becomes a good, righteous act. It's for this world, yes, but it is also for your spirit. Take a look at these 3 books resting together in this warm, golden light. You've got the Quran for spiritual truth, an English book for language skills, and a knowledge book for life skills. So why do they sit together like that? Well, it's because your everyday English study directly supports your spiritual life. They aren't separate things at all. They're actually built together to make you a better, more complete person. I want you to listen really carefully to these words. Work righteously for Allah and His Messenger, and the believers will see your work. This is a beautiful quote from Surah At-Talaba. What it means for us is that your hard work studying English, it's deeply important. It's actually a righteous act, and it is witnessed by a higher power. It's amazing how these ideas connect, almost exactly like 2 giant puzzle pieces snapping together. One piece is hard work, that's your daily study, and the other piece is goodness, your spiritual faith. They just fit perfectly together. Developing your mind is exactly the right thing to do to help both your community and your faith. Okay, let's look at part 4, the engine of success, putting it all together. I want you to imagine 2 turning gears working as a powerful engine of success. The blue gear represents your daily diligence, your earthly everyday effort. The gold gear is your higher purpose, your spiritual goal. When the gear of your daily hard work turns right alongside the gear of your spiritual purpose, there's no way you can fail. Together, they create true excellence. So what does this all mean? The absolutely crucial point here is this very simple secret to success. Diligence today brings distinction tomorrow. If you just put in the hard work right now, today, I promise you, you're going to stand out in the future. You are going to shine so brightly tomorrow. To help us remember everything we've learned today, our BE community has a special little mantra. Let's say these 3 rules together slowly. Number 1, be diligent. Number 2, be consistent. And number 3, be excellent. Seriously, if you can just remember these 3 things, you are going to be a fantastic student.
And all of this brings us to our ultimate goal. First, you strive at your desk in this life. You do the hard work. But that hard work actually builds a bridge to help you succeed in the hereafter, letting you reach for the stars.
You know, learning is an infinite game. It is this beautiful, lifelong journey of growth that never really stops. So as we wrap up our explainer today, I want to leave you with one final question. Are you going to keep striving for mastery in this life and the next? I truly believe you will. Thank you so much for learning with me today, and remember, always be like the busy bee.